Hello and welcome to Hot Dog and Handshake Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Shane Price. I'm joined as always with Jayden and Shane. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad.
And we're going to be covering an interesting crossover show in honor of Forbidden Door. It is New Japan Starrcade 1991 in Tokyo Dome, or also known as the WCW Japan Super Show.
Yes. So this show happened on March 21st, 1991, in front of 64,500 people in the Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan. The New Japan World version, which is what we watched, has no English commentary, runs for about 2.5 to 3 hours.
But
And like you said, we're reviewing. Oh, what were you saying?
there is English commentary. It's just not for every match.
Yep. Like you said, the reason we're reviewing the show is for Forbidden Door this weekend. Cool little crossover show we found. So I think, Shane, if you're ready, we can get right into it.
Let's do it. We got this. The first match is Animal Hamaguchi, Kantaro Hoshino, Kengo Kimura, and Osamu Kido versus Hiro Saito, Miro Hanaga, Super Strong Machine, and Tatsutoshi Goto.
Yes, this is the H-Core survival match.
Yes, I mean, like that's Kingdom 1, we have funny names for these. Yes. Sadly, the funny names did not survive the WCW transfer, which sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that WCW stole a lot from New Japan, but they did not steal the funny names, which they should have.
I wish they did.
This was a pretty whatever match. Kind of right down the middle of kind of what you expect with a New Japan opener.
Was it fine? Was it fine as an opener? I guess.
Yeah, I gave it 2.5 stars.
I gave it 2.
Okay.
The next match is Shiro Koshinaka, who is still wrestling, I believe, versus he's teaming with Kunaki Kobayashi, who was the original rival of Tiger Mask. Mm-hmm. Takayuki Iizuka, who is better known as that weird fucking dog collar dude.
Yeah, this is him when he was young, right? He wasn't rocking the dog collar hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-dog collar.
It's before he had a dog in him, so he had to,
Yeah.
The team they're facing is Tim Horner, Brian Pillman, and unfortunately, the Z-Man.
You can't escape, Shane. Even when we go to New Japan, even on New Japan World, you cannot escape the Z-Man.
Speaking
His
of this,
powers are too strong.
Funnily enough, I think this might be the best Z-Man match I've ever seen.
It was a pretty fun match. This was the super movement tag, and that's a good description of it. It was a lot of movement, especially for 91.
Some movement.
Flying Brian Pillman, flying around. I love Brian Pillman from this era.
Definitely, I agree.
Yeah, 3 stars. 3 stars for me. I thought it was a fun match.
I gave this 3 as well. And I said I think it's the best Z-Man match, not because of him, but because of how everybody else in this match was moving. Especially, I want to give a shout out to Kunaki Kobayashi, who I think is the new on this match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was really awesome.
The next match is one of the more interesting matches, I guess. We have Scott Norton, future champion in New Japan, may I add, versus the Equalizer, better known as Dave Sullivan, where he was the dyslexic brother of Kevin Sullivan.
Yes.
Funnily enough, I was on his Wikipedia page to look up some notes for him. I kind of wish he recorded this one in person.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Equalizer, before he was a wrestler, was an assistant coach, was the offensive coordinator for Washburn University in Topeka, Kansas?
Really?
Yeah.
Dave Sullivan was the offensive coordinator for Washburn.
Yes, he was.
Huh.
The more you know, wow. I guess, right?
I mean, if you guys don't know, where the studio we used to record would, like, you could throw a rock from that studio and it could land on Washburn's campus.
Do you think the Equalizer's been the Fat Shack?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, so that is crazy.
Anyways, he did not to Topeka. What's it called?
Yeah, this match was called Unrivaled Power.
Sure, I
which is
guess.
way too cool of a name for what this match was. This match was not good.
This match was not good.
It was a short match. It was yeah, no.
Can you believe WWE didn't air this match on pay-per-view? Could you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe it. 1.5 star.
One, I gave it 1. Half a star for being from working at Washburn, I guess.
Yeah, half star for Washburn.
Getting back to the good matches, Jushin Thunder Liger, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, took on Akira Nogami.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, from this point on, it's all good matches and one mid match. So
yeah, as a little fun, Akira Nogami spent 20 years with New Japan.
Okay.
Before joining his good friend Keiji Muto and leaving for All Japan.
Interesting. Okay. This match has no funny name. It was just labeled the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Title match. So
that shit doesn't need one. It does not need one.
Was Liger's gear based on the Green Power Ranger?
You know what? It could. Let me see.
It was a lot of green. It was a green gear with a lot of white, kind of diamondy shapes.
You know what?
Power Rangers, I think in the States started in 90 or 91.
Yeah,
so
but
in Japan it started in the late 80s.
Japan, it didn't. Japan started way earlier, so I think it could have been. But
yeah,
keep in mind that Liger himself is based off a show too.
Okay.
And this was very close to when that show was on, so it could be both.
Yeah. Okay. I thought this was a really good match. I gave it 3 3/4. I had a lot of fun watching this. I mean, Liger and Akira just killed it. They were great.
It's a junior match for Japan.
I love every time we get to watch Liger on one of these classics. Like every time.
I know it's
so exciting. Who is Liger? Who is going into the Rev Pro Hall of Fame this weekend?
It's a Rev Pro Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know. I just found out about it because Liger's going in it.
20 years
because I've been watching Rev Pro. But
when Manders is in it, oh man, dude, what a world!
Well, when he's in it twice by himself and with Cowboy Way.
You're right. I forgot about that. Next is the 4 Horsemen of Arn Anderson and Barry Windham. Taking on Mr. Saito and Masahiro Chono.
Underrated 4 Horsemen tag team, Anderson and Windham. I think they were pretty great.
Agree.
This was called the Japan and the United States Heavy Power.
I mean, Chono and Mr. Saito are pretty heavy power guys. And Arn Anderson,
yeah,
you gotta say more.
What the fuck was going on with Barry Windham's hair?
That's a great question. I feel like we could ask that about
weird
any
half bangs.
we could ask
almost
that
a bowl cut.
Any era of Barry Windham hair though. For me, I thought he had some weird ass hair. I agree.
I wrote it. Yeah, my note on this was just "This is wrestling."
It really
that's
is.
What it was.
This felt like a match you would see in Memphis at this time.
Yeah, exactly. It was really good. It was a really good, just old school brawl.
Yeah.
It was great. I gave it 4 stars.
I gave it 3 3/4, so we're very close there.
Mm-hmm.
The next match, though, is, in my opinion, just pure lineup on paper, could have been the best match of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
The Steiner brothers taking on Hiroshi Hase and Kensuke Sasaki.
For the IWGP tag titles.
Both titles, actually.
Was it? Wait, well, it was for...
It was for the WCW...
It has it listed as the IWGP tags.
They may have added it after the fact to make it look more surprising, but on the Super Show card, it's for both.
Oh, okay.
But either way,
yeah,
we'll say for IWGP titles.
Tag title match. So again, no funny name because it was just labeled IWGP Tag Team Titles. This was just an incredible match.
I wish it went longer. I really do.
That's my only complaint. That's like the only thing that kept it from a 5 for me. I gave it 4 3/4. Like if it was a bit longer, I probably would have given it a 5.
I agree with you actually on that. I gave 4 3/4 as well. I think we need to watch that Muta Hase match where they bleed like hell.
Yeah, we do at some point. It was just that combination of that hard hitting Japan style with the like American freestyle wrestling style.
Legitimately, I
It
think the Steiner brothers
worked
could have
so
been
well.
on top of the world Japan at this time. Imagine them in
Oh,
all Japan at this time. Because you got
oh.
Hansen, you got Gary Albright, you got Dr. Death, who are all in that amateur wrestling style. It'd be
Plus,
perfect.
I mean, this is before the Noah split. They could start mixing it up with, by the end of the '90s, they'd be mixing it up with Misawa and Kobashi and
Akiyama's in there too. Ogawa's in
Akiyama
there
and
too.
Kawada. Yeah, that would have been awesome. But yeah, what'd you give this one?
I give it 4 and 3/4 as well.
Okay, and then
You know what's not getting 4 and 3/4 though? why don't you introduce this one for us,
so this
my good
is
friend?
Big Cat Hughes versus El Gigante, Battle of Super Highest. This was a whatever match. It was nothing really, but it was sort of fun. I had a sort of fun time watching it because it was just goofy. I gave it 2.5.
Did
I
you
can't
know
hate on it too much.
Mr. Hughes is from Kansas City?
Yes, I did actually. Yeah.
Which is a great segue. I gave it so too. 1.5, 1 and 3/4, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is a great segue into our next match.
Yes. The foreigner tag ability #1 strife.
Well, you know what? I think these two tag teams were #1. I would agree with that statement.
Mm.
Doom
This is a
of
Shane Core match.
it really is. Doom of Ron Simmons and Butch Reed taking on Big Van Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah. I wrote here in my notes, this sounds like a match we would make up.
It does. I feel like I put this in
like
my. This may have been
in
in my
some sort
Shane
of
core.
dream match. Yeah, like in some sort of dream match, like fantasy booking segment, or collar and elbow or something. Big Van Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow versus Doom. Like, I mean, this should have been the dawn of the meat chance. This was made for meat chance. It was just 35 years too early.
Yeah, for sure.
It lived up to expectations. It was very, very good. I gave it 4.25.
I gave it 4.5. Just
Okay,
because of
awesome,
who's on it.
dude. It was incredible. Like they all lived up to it.
Speaking of living up to it, but not really. If you put this match 15 years before it happened, it would have been very solid. But they didn't. This was Riki Chozu versus
Oh, you're
Tiger
skipping.
Jeet.
You're
Oh, I'm
skipping a
skipping?
match.
Am I?
Yeah, you skipped Muta and Sting.
God damn it. Oh my god, how can I do that? All right.
Special dream match.
All right, I was reading from the card Wikipedia and I have them flip flop, so we'll do Muda Sting first.
Okay,
Muda Sting, what the hell?
dude, this was incredible. There's a point where Sting jumps up to drop kick Muta, and he gets like Muta's sitting on the top rope and he jumps with the drop kick and he gets so much air, dude. I thought he was going to go over Muta. I thought he overshot. It was insane.
91 Sting was so incredible in the ring. It's
dude,
crazy.
An athlete. Insane. There was a great double drop kick spot where they both go to try to drop kick each other. And then the finish was just incredible. Sting's running in for the Stinger splash and Muta missed him mid splash. Absolutely great. I loved it. I gave this also 4.75.
Which brings me back to my point of we need to watch that Muda Hosting match. Because I agree, I'm going to give it 4.5. What a match. Unfortunately, awesome. The next match.
This was my match of the night.
I'd
Honestly,
agree.
Next match, like you said, for this next match, probably would have been better a lot earlier.
Yeah.
But was still pretty fun.
Okay, so I guess if you're watching it as a wrestling match, it's not a good wrestling match. But if you're watching it kind of like how we watch it, where we're just in it for like the vibes, I guess, it's pretty good. It feels like Bloodsport.
A good bloody brawl. Like that was kind of what I wrote. Like it just, I did write, why does he have a sword?
Because it's Tiger Jeet Singh. The fucker has a sword.
Yeah. And this was also called not So this was a no DQ, no ref match for the Greatest 18 Club Championship. But instead of greatest, the New Japan name was Gray, as in the color, and Test, as in the guy. 18 Club designated match.
Would you mind editing a black light fixture of Test into this part instead of the belt?
Yeah.
So a little bit of backstory here. The Greatest 18 Club was the first Hall of Fame of New Japan. It was established in 1990, and it was in this title was to honor it.
Okay.
Neither of the guys in this match were in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
They should have been at this point in time, but they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
I can read through it. It's a who's who of wrestlers: Ali, Inoki, Nick Bockwinkel, Billy Robinson, Stan Hansen, Dusty, Andre, Carl Gosh, Luthez, like a who's who.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the match, as you said, a brawl, a fight. Not really a match, but I like stuff like that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you give it?
3.25.
Okay, I gave it 3. I think it would be more interesting to see it back in the time it happened in, because this was way different than anything you've ever seen before. It
Mm-hmm.
really felt like a really early MMA contest, because Inoki loves that. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to like compare it to here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that. You want to get to the main event?
The main event was a very controversial finish.
Yes.
Ric Flair takes on Tatsumi Fujinami for the NWA title and the IWGP title.
Yeah, so of course Fujinami enters as IWGP champion, Flair enters as NWA champion. Just a couple notes before we get to the whole mess of it. Few wrestlers in history have signature bumps, but Flair definitely has 2.
Yeah, he has the
When he's
flop.
sitting on the top and gets thrown off, and then when he gets Irish whipped into the corner and flops over the top.
Yeah.
Were the 2 I was thinking of, yeah.
He also has another one where he has the flop bump too.
Oh, like the back body drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one too. So he has 3
three, probably more.
bumps. Probably more. Nobody was bumping like Ric Flair.
There was bumping, brother. In terms of the match, it was like the best way I can describe it is we both play TW. This is that match you've been booking for a long time. Like these are your top 2 guys, but they don't click.
Really? You didn't think they clicked?
I think because of who it is, it's still a good match.
Yeah, it was very, very good. I
But
really liked
to
it.
me, I think it could have been a lot better. I've seen so
Would
much
you
better from both these guys.
would you star rate it?
3.
Really? 3?
Mm-hmm.
I give this a 4.5. I was into it.
I just because I'm deeper into Japanese wrestling. I've seen a lot more from Fujinami, and I know he can do so much better. And same with
Okay.
Flair. I just
I
think
was really liking it.
I just think that something didn't add up here in this match. I think if they ran it back, it would have been a lot better.
Okay. I really, really liked it. I thought it was an
That's fair.
incredible
That's
match.
fair.
I gave it 4.5 stars.
I can see where you're coming from.
Okay. So then what was okay, so talk about the aftermath of this. The finish and everything that happened.
So, Dusty was the booker at the time, I think, right?
I believe so, yes.
He's very much well known for his, well, you know, the Dusty finishes.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is they pulled that off in Japan, and that does not go well with the crowd at all.
Yeah.
What Fujinami rolls up 3 times, and Tiger Hattori just doesn't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's really, it felt like a finish you would see more in the States than in Japan. And I think that's why it's controversial.
Absolutely. Okay. Yep. And then wasn't this the match that led to that weird international title split?
I think so. I'm pretty sure because they could get the belt from Fujinami back quickly, so they kind of just made a new one, I guess.
Yeah. So let me see here.
Actually, this is the direct lead to the WCW title. No, it's not. But it's what links them back together. The NWA
Yeah.
title and the WCW title is what links them finally together. Because it's Super Brawl. Fujinami comes in as NWA champion, Flair's the WCW champion, and they have a match there for the both titles, and that's when it gets unified.
Okay. So until the company's assets were up. I'm trying to figure out the story. Okay, so what? So you were saying that it's Super Brawl. What happens
At Super Brawl, they run this match back, and that's when they unified NWA and WCW titles.
Okay. Okay, because the international thing doesn't happen for a couple years. Okay. So I was thinking of two different things.
That's when I think.
That's when Flair goes
That's
to
when
WWE and
WCW left NWA.
Yeah, okay. Okay. But yeah, so this led to getting the title back on Flair. You want to go through the categories?
Yeah, let's do that.
Best moment.
Let's go with. I want to say it's in the Doom match for me.
For me, it's the Muta missed spot, mid Stinger splash.
That's definitely a close one for me.
Timing of that, everything was great.
I'm gonna give it to the fact that Vader and Bigelow were the faces. I guess I really like that. It was definitely a stylistic change for both of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. MVP of the night. I'm leaning Sting. But you could also go anybody from that Steiners match.
I'm going to go Hiroshi Hase.
Hiroshi Hase?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Sting. Heat check. Best performance in a short amount of time. Scott Norton, I guess?
Mr. Hughes. Scott Norton, yeah.
Mr. Hughes?
Definitely Scott Norton. Definitely Scott Norton.
Right.
He, out of all of them, he was the only one that actually did something worth a damn.
Mm-hmm. Gear of the night goes to Liger easily.
Yes.
The green Liger gear was awesome. I really like that. Apex Mountain. I mean, is being IWGP and NWA champion Apex Mountain for Fujinami?
In the States.
Okay. But not in Japan?
I wouldn't say in Japan, no. Not.
Is the Apex Mountain for the Z-Man?
Probably. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody hits their apex here. Is this the apex of the New Japan WCW partnership?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Surprise of the show? Probably. I mean, it might go to the Z-Man for you.
Actually, it probably will. Yeah.
Go to the Z-Man?
Yeah, why not?
Better than you expected?
Easily.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, my surprise of the show is that you hated the main event so much.
I didn't hate it. It gave it a 3.
That you didn't like the how low you were on the main event, I should say.
Yeah, I don't. It just didn't click.
Okay. Recasting. So if you were going to take, let's say.
Do you want to do the Steiners match? I can explain that to you pretty much.
Well, I was thinking something like Sting Muta.
Okay.
Just trying to pick who's the biggest the most popular number one American wrestler right now, and the most popular number one Japanese wrestler right now. What would that match look like? Because I
Well,
think the Sting analog right now is Cody Rhodes.
Cody, and I guess we could do.
Cody is 91 Sting.
Japan's
Who's
tougher
Muta right now?
because there's not really a significant ace. And it's nowhere near the 90s when they had 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is it Takeshita?
No, because that's a lot.
Because I mean, think about it. Muta had been wrestling in the States already a little bit at this point.
True. I kind of want to think of it as like the 3 Musketeers. Well, let's look at those. It was Muta, Chono, and I think Hase. No, it was Chono, Muta, and the 0-1 guy.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think. I mean, Muta was the most popular. So I'm going to think this is going to be more like a Yoda Suji.
I mean, I would say New Japan's 3 Musketeers right now would be like Yoda Tsuji,
Yoda, Ren Narita, and
Ren Narita, and either Yuya or Ryohei.
Shota.
Oh, I was thinking Ryohei Oiwa.
Not yet.
Not yet. So
There's
Shota.
still a bunch of
It's probably
Shota.
Umino. It's probably Yoda, Ren Narita, and Umino.
Yeah.
So would you say Cody Rhodes, Yoda Tsuji would be the match here?
I would say so, yeah. That's what I would pick.
I would kind of bang. If you were picking, all right, any American world champion right now, any Japanese world champion right now of a Japanese company. So you can pick Zach if you want to. Just a world champion in a Japanese company, world champion in an American company. What would be your match right now?
Hangman and Page versus Nakajima, probably.
Hangman versus Nakajima?
I'm counting Glee as a world title here, okay, assuming.
Okay, that works. No, I was just wondering what your number 1 would be. So
because I think in terms of like ability, he's number 1. Popularity is not number 1, but ability, I think right now he's wasting away in Glee. But when it hits, it hits.
Okay, it's a good one. Best double feature. Is there a Fujinami match you would shout out here?
We've been talking about the Hoshikase match multiple times, so obviously go watch that if you haven't.
Okay.
Another match from Muta, Tenryu Muta, but I will shout a Fujinami match just because you asked.
There was also.
Go ahead, you can do a Sting one here. Go ahead.
Oh, I was actually leaning there is a 3-on-3 cage match from 1990. It's Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, and Ric Flair versus Buzz Sawyer, the Dragon Master, and Great Muta. It's a really short match, but it's a lot of fun. For as far as Flair Muta goes, I thought they had a big 1-on-1 match at some point, but I can't find it. So
I do have a Fujinami match here.
You have a Fujinami match?
It would be him versus Akira Maeda.
Mm-hmm.
Because Maeda is such a different style of Fujinami. We saw Fujinami. He's more of a traditional wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Akira Maeda spent the last years of his career in a MMA company that was MMA but worked.
Yeah.
It was like, so I will ask you on the pod because I want to know, does it qualify for our classic reviews? It's MMA up until the finish, and the finish is predetermined. It's a work shoot, pretty much.
Yeah, that is weird. I think we could do it. We could do it at some point.
All right. I'll probably make a medley of that just because it's a lot harder to find full shows for this stuff.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. Wrestling Criterion Collection. I don't think anything goes in from this. Classic Hot Dog, Classic Handshake here.
There's like couple options.
Everything is on the table. Yeah.
Steiners versus Hase and Sasaki.
That's where you're going with for the Classic Handshake?
Yeah.
I'm going with, I gave them both. I gave that match and Muta Sting 4 3/4. I'm going to go with Muta Sting, just barely beating it out. I mean, I'm a big Sting guy, so that's probably why. So yeah, that's mine. What would you rate this show out of 10?
Honestly, I had a really fun time watching this.
Yeah, so did I. I really liked it.
I'm going to give it, I'm Hmm. Like 7.
7. I went 7.5. So we're
Okay.
right on the same.
Once again,
Just kind of right at the same spot here.
once again, a half point off of each other. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, you want to shout out next week's episode?
Next week we're
Take us out
going
here.
to a show that I think is going to be kind of interesting to watch because all of the guys on it are still active, pretty much. Or
A lot of them, yeah.
um, yeah, Jesus Christ, oh my God. Okay, yeah. So it's Cage of Death 20 from 2018.
No, Cage of Death. We switched it. Remember?
We did.
Yeah, Cage of Death 11 from
Oh,
2009.
that's right. Okay, Cage of Death 11 with a with a
It's the Sammy Callahan Danny Havoc match because Sammy Callahan just retired.
that's not 11. That's I'm on
Sure.
12. Hold on. No, yeah, my bad. Yeah, so this is the main event is Sammy Callahan, Danny Havoc. Ruckus is here. Nick Gage is there. Moxley
Eddie
is
Kingston, John
here.
Moxley.
Eddie Kingston's also there.
Yeah, Nick Gage.
Is Nick Gage. Black Jesus Ruckus have blackout. Drake Younger, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Adam Cole on a not on the show on
he's on
on
a
a
dark match.
internet show before,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I got.
All right, take us out.
And with that, go watch, listen to other ones. You got anything everywhere pretty much. And with that, enjoy wrestling.